It's our first time about to go pick up our camper. Let's see the excited dances.
Your hands in the air like you just.
Who do you think is the most excited? You think it's Rolly?
Yeah!
Do you think it's Jaden?
Yeah!
Or do you think it's Ellie? Yeah! We just got the keys to our camper. Okay, so right now we're out of school. We just picked up our camper and then I took the car home and picked up the girls. Delilah, get off the table. To load up our RV, we ended up bringing it to a school that's right around the corner from our house. Where we live, it's in a townhouse and the roads are kind of narrow, so it would have been extremely difficult to maneuver it into our townhouse complex, get it loaded without taking up too much of the street, and then maneuver it back out. So we ended up just dropping it off at the school. I went home with the car, got a load of stuff, brought it back to the school, and then Mike took the car home and walked back to the RV while I put the stuff away.
Guys! Yay! Look at our fort! We got a bunker under the bed. It's a giant shower line. What's up, people? What's up, people? Wait, toilet paper. Toilet paper. Oh, toilet paper. Come on, guys. Hurry. Okay. Come on. Stop the shark and get the Go!
I think the hardest part so far about moving into an RV has been finding space for everything. Not just space, but like an actual home that makes sense for the item, because obviously you don't want your kitchen stuff to be located in your bedroom storage, but we only have one cabinet in the kitchen, so it's really hard to find a place that makes sense for everything. Already our cabinets have been changed from what I'm doing here.
Make sure to hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. It's so cool. We have so ready. We're gonna go to our first campground in Virginia Beach.
In Virginia Beach. Yep.
Family, we pray that we have a wonderful first time, and then if anything breaks, it's not a big deal. Lord, in your name we give the greatest thanks and praise. Amen.
Amen. All right, we are getting ready to get out of the school parking lot. kind of do a recap of our camping trip and what happened. We didn't really get a lot of footage. It didn't all really go down as planned or as expected at all. Normally, it takes 3.5 hours?
About
maybe
3.5 hours, depending on traffic,
to get from Herndon to Virginia Beach. So we had planned to be there by 6 7 o'clock, hang out Saturday for Father's Day weekend, a little bit Sunday, and then leave Sunday evening. So we had planned to spend a pretty good amount of time at the campground. What ended up happening is we didn't end up getting to Virginia Beach until I think we pulled in at like 1 in the morning. It was crazy traffic. It was ridiculous.
We spent 2 hours on the bridge and tunnel. This time it was extra terrible. Yeah, it was a rough. So, but we got there safe. We were able to hook up. Everything worked fine.
So first of all, when we got there, for some reason, we had packed for Virginia Beach. We took out the sleeping bags because that was what we planned on using to have the boys use as blankets. And then when we got there, we realized we didn't have sleeping bags. So everybody ended up sleeping in our bed that first night. Everybody, as in like me and the kids, and Mike slept on the couch. That was our first night. We got there at 1 after we set up and everything. I think me and Mike went to bed around 2:30, 3 o'clock. Our kids woke up around 6:30. Started our day. It was really hot. We went to the playground. We had a couple video clips from there. And then right after that, we had planned on going to the pool, and I had the worst migraine I've ever experienced in my entire life. Kind of threw a wrench into everything. Not only that, when we got back to the camper, we realized that our dogs who were in the camper had got into our garbage can and pulled out a dirty diaper and shredded it all over our bed.
So we are now down to 0 sheets and 0 blankets before we even get to the sleeping part. So we go to the pool. Everything was great except for the fact that Erica is almost dying from pain, and we forgot the swimmies for the kids, so we both had to hold the children. It turned out to be great. It was fun. It gets to the point where Erica cannot take the pain, so I walk. It was like 1.7 miles to the store, get lunch. It was good. The food was fresh. It was a really nice little place. They had absolutely no headache medicine. And our day is only getting worse due to Erica's pain. Ultimately, her dad comes, picks us up. We're able to go see her grandparents, which was awesome.
Literally like shaking in the fetal position on the couch, sweating, crying. So we couldn't spend too much time there. I ended up just asking them to bring me home. I went to sleep. So that was Saturday. Oh, and when I say went to sleep, I went to sleep on the bare mattress, and Mike put towels on us.
And I still, again, slept on the couch.
That was Saturday. Sunday was Father's Day. It was the day we were pulling out.
Some campers and RVs have jack stands, and some of them are manual, similar to like a scissor jack, or like a hand crank, and other ones are pneumatic. They use a hydraulic pump and it just forces your RV off the ground. So I go to retract the jacks. They're not working. We have to leave to see Erica's dad for lunch because we have to get on the road. Breaker for the hydraulic pump just had opened, and it is not located with the rest of the breakers for the RV. We clicked it, jacks came in as planned, and we got on the road.
I wish we were stranded.
You wish we were stranded there?
Yeah.
You liked it?
Yes.
What was your favorite part?
I
Oh, really
wish we were
sleeping.
stranded so we could swim more.
It was a good trip all in all. We learned a lot. We learned that we definitely need to have spare sheets and blankets. I purchased those as I was laying in the bed, covered up with a towel. That's that. We are actually just now pulling in next to our vanner so we can unload and then grab some dinner and head home.